everyone. Welcome into the charge room tonight. I am super excited to be here. My name is Ilyasa Simpson. I am Minister Charge. I'm the CEO of the Charge Room Inc. And tonight we are on the platform of Queens Must Wear Crowns. So I'm here to represent the women tonight. Yay. Yes, women, we are here. Thank you for coming in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I want you to share this episode that we are having today because we're going to have some grown woman talk. And when I say grown woman, I mean grown women talk, okay? So, like this page, the Charge Room page. Go into Facebook and like the Charge Room page. And then I would like for you to go into Instagram. Yes, go into Instagram. Because I know, some of y'all Facebookers, they go, oh, well, I don't like Facebook. I like Instagram better. Okay, so go into your Instagram and follow the Charge Room page. And then I'm going to also ask of you to please go into YouTube and subscribe to the Charge Room Inc. We are on YouTube, everyone. Subscribe to the Charge Room Inc. Never miss an episode of the Charge Room again. So let me tell you a little bit about what's going on right now. Again, welcome. Come on in, come on in. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Again, I'm super excited to be here tonight. I got some news. Um, so again, my name is Minister Charge. My name is Ilyasa Simpson. I am also Coach Illy to some. I have a few names and a few umbrellas. But I've done a lot in my young age. Yes. So I do also always believe in being productive in my life. I all about living purposeful. I'm all about living under the fruits of the spirit. I just find no other place to be. When I tell you, when you surrender yourself and give yourself to God, when I tell y'all, He does a thing above and beyond your imagination. So that's just me. So I'm just going to share a few things, but I just want everyone coming in. I'm welcoming you right now. I know some guys are on the line, so welcome y'all too. I'm glad you came in tonight on the Women's Night because maybe you can learn a thing or two to help you with your relationship with your partner, right? So I'm here. We're going to talk about relationships today. Women, we're going to take accountability today. We're going to take accountability. So welcome to Queens Must Wear Crowns. Again, my name is Ilyasa Simpson, aka Minister Charge, aka Coach Illy. So I would like to begin by asking everyone, whoever read my book, or even a piece of it, a snippet of it, just something. If you've read my book, So You Think You Can Pray, I am pleased asking everyone who read my book, So You Think You Can Pray, if you can please go on to Amazon and write a review. Don't check off the stars. I want you to write a review. Just tell a few words that you liked the book. It was a warm book. It helped you. It encouraged you. It inspired you. I'm asking everyone because I sold a lot of books. I was at that post office, whoever wanted an autograph copy. So if you want an autograph copy, inbox me. I will connect with you to get you that autograph copy. But if you just want the book, you can go on Amazon and type in So You Think You Can Pray, or type in my name, Ilyasa Simpson. It will pop up. and you could order your book. It will be to you just in a few days. But please, that's my first announcement. Please, 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 if you can go on to Amazon and write a review of how the book has blessed you. I know it blessed you because it blessed me as I wrote each page. Second announcement, I am letting everyone know that I am now a radio talk show host for iHeart Radio. I am super excited about this journey that I'm going to be on. I signed my contract on, no, Monday. I signed my contract on Monday. So I will be on there for this months, and then I will hopefully be renewed. So I'm asking everyone to please come join me on iHeartRadio. I will be on every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be like pretty easy getting on. I'm gonna drop a link on all of my different social media channels, and I'm gonna also post the announcement every day, so you will get used to seeing it. But I am definitely excited. I am also taking shout outs. If you need me to shout out your business, shout out an event that you will be having, let me know. Inbox me. We can definitely connect, and so I can get your shout outs over the air. iHeartRadio is the number one radio station in the nation and also has 5 million listeners. So, again, I will be promoting myself, the Charge Room, Queens Must Wear Crowns, and Where is My Kings, hashtag the Men's Locker Room. I'm also going to be interviewing different people. Reach out to me if you want to promote your business. Let me know. I will sit down. We can talk about it. You make become a guest on the show, and we can set everything up for the weeks that the months, sorry, that I will be on. I will definitely, because I'm in a position I can promote, I can help you. Let me help you while I'm here. And I just want to share the love because somebody blessed me. I'm definitely here to bless others. Um, so tonight, I'm going to introduce another platform that I will be launching. I am also a life coach, a certified life coach, and my coach name is Coach Illy. Am a relationship strategist. I'm sorry I said that, but tongue twister, right? My name is Coach Illy. I am a relationship strategist. As you know, ever since we have started the Charge Room on a weekly basis underneath Queens Must Wear Crowns or Where is My King, we talk about relationships a lot, and we're going to talk about some today as well. But relationships are my thing. I really sit down with everyone to help them help themselves so they can be a better person and relate to others, in a more positive way, a more loving way, a more kinder way. And practicing forgiveness, when I tell you, is a sense of peace that you will feel, but you just have to go through the fire. If you are willing to go through the fire, there's no reason why you cannot have harmonious relationships with others. It's just that a lot of times people don't want to face that cracked mirror. People don't want to, pick up the pieces from that cracked foundation. They don't want to dig back into the pain. But sometimes, not sometimes, but all the time, you have to address these areas of brokenness so you can go forward to whatever is waiting for you on the other side of that heat. When I tell you, it's such a peaceful place to be. Everyone has the ugly. We just don't want to look in the mirror and see that it's ugly, right? We don't want to claim none of that, but we have to. We have to claim some of it. But I am going to be launching a project, two projects. One is called the Change Project. The Change Project will be a 90-day transformational journey. I have a workbook that you could use to accompany you on this journey. I personally will be helping you and guiding you through these 90 days for you to transfer from your old ways to your new ways. And it's not going to be easy. You're going to be crying, you're going to have tissue, you're going to have to wipe your face, you're going to have to get yourself together, you're going to have to take a breather, but you're going to get up and walk. I'm here to support you to get up and walk. So I have the Change Project, and I will go into detail when I begin to launch it. I also have another project called Women, Sex, and Christianity. I am going to be helping women, single women, help them get through to practice celibacy. That's a very challenging piece, very challenging piece. There are so many women suffering in silence because they long for the touch and love of another human, um, and you're not married. We're going to be talking about married women who are married to titles. We're going to be talking about married women who are married to men that are not enough for them. We're going to be talking about so many topics, but it's going to be about women in the church. So we're going to address a few things that are taboo for most. Um, for most. And we're going to open up some dark cellar doors, like with the slimy deacons and the slippery pastors. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about women sleeping with other women's husbands. We're going to talk about these things. Why is that your choice, and what about you that you devalue yourself, that you feel that's a good choice? What about you that doesn't honor that married woman's space? What about you? We all have deep, dark secrets, but there is always room for growth. No one is perfect. No one is perfect, but there's a place in your life that you would want to stand up to who you really are. We were born what they call tabula rasa, of a clean slate. It's only of your environment, what you are taught, what you have seen, what you have experienced, that changes your mindset to who you are as an adult today. But being that we are psychoneurosomatic individuals, we are in our thoughts, are in our feelings, and some of us are entitled with that. But we're going to go through this piece by piece, workshop by workshop. I'm going to give everyone a free piece on my weekly agendas. However, we're going to have a deep workshop for women that want to roll up their sleeves and just regurgitate that ugly, right? So let's start off about today. And again, I need you to like our Facebook page, The Charge Room. I need you to follow our our Instagram page, The Charge Room. And I also need you to subscribe to our YouTube page, The Charge Room Inc. Share our episodes. It will definitely touch your soul. So tonight, us women, we're gonna have some grown woman talk. We're gonna have some grown woman talk. And I always like to start off with ourselves. I always like to start off with ourselves, like personal development, spiritual development, asking yourself questions. This morning, I created a post just to get everyone started in there, so I asked some thought provoking questions. They were simple questions, but they were thought provoking questions. And I want everybody to start feeling some things from emotions. I want everybody to be present in what they are feeling. I want you to identify with yourself instead of looking on the other side of the street in somebody else's window, comparing yourself to the next person, thinking that you should be in a certain place, right? So I just feel that you want to take a step back and get a pen and a notepad, because I need you to take some copious notes right now, because we're going to ask ourselves some very simple questions that may be a little bit of a hard pill to swallow, right? So again, like, I'm asking, like, is it too much for people to take a look at themselves in the mirror? And I always like to use a mirror, or I always ask everyone to either look in the mirror or turn to the video portion of your phone and videotape yourself, right? Videotape yourself asking yourself these questions, right? So, again, I know everyone out there has a mirror or a video camera in your phone, right? So I'm asking everybody, could you please open up your phones? Because I know y'all got phones, or open up somebody else's phone, or go in the bathroom while you're doing this exercise, right? So we're going to first ask yourself, who are you? That's a very simple question, but it may be a bit challenging to respond. Who are you? Are you a woman? What kind of woman are you? Who are you of your womanhood? Are you someone that you are proud of? Are you intelligent? Do you think you do not have enough? Do you value yourself? How's your self-esteem looking? You know, do you need to be validated? Do you always have to ask somebody, how do I look? How do I feel? How do I sound? Do you have to always validate yourself? Do you have to always wonder if you're enough for a particular moment or for a particular action? Are you educated enough to complete whatever assignment someone is giving you? Do you doubt yourself? Ask yourself these questions. Who are you? Like, where do you place yourself? Are you confident? Are you courageous? Right? Do you always doubt yourself? Do you always run scared when someone's asking you or to come to the front of the room to do something, or come on the camera and say, "Oh, I'm not doing that. I don't want nobody to see me." Or do you feel that you always have to be perfect? Are you a person that likes perfection? And if it's not perfect, you're just not doing it? Who are you? Right? We're going to have some grown folk talk here. Who are you? Because if you are constantly walking around with doubts, with fears, you're not confident, your self-esteem is low, you may be isolating yourself in corners because you think no one likes you, or I don't like to be around people, I don't like friends. Then I hear some people say, oh, I don't have adults as friends, I have children as friends. I'm looking at you funny, because I'm like, where's your mindset at? Not trying to judge you or nothing, but if you grew up from a child to an adult, you should be able to communicate effectively with adults. I mean, there may be some adults that you don't want in your space. That's okay. But there has to be someone that you could communicate effectively that is an adult and you vibe with them, you can have a real sisterhood with them, because there are so many folk that think, oh, I can do everything all by myself. I'm telling you, you cannot. You cannot do everything all by yourself, because life will throw you some rocks, baby. Life will throw you some bricks. Life will throw you a ocean that you will swallow all the salt water and you will drown. You cannot do life all by yourself. Who are you? Right? And then we need to go from who are you to what do you want in life? What do you want? What do you want in life? I need you to stop, take a breather, and you think about it. What do you want to do? Like how we was in high school. What did you want to do when you grow up? Or when you was in elementary school? What do you want? Who do you want to be? Remember those conversations? Who do you want to be when you grow up? That's when we was doing careers, right? Who do you want to be? Are you the person that you wanted to be when we were talking about it in junior high school, elementary school, high school, or maybe even college? Are you that person that you wanted to be? And if so, why not? But you could always change your mind. There's no set rules to the game. You only have one life, because you may start off in one place to say, this is who I want to be. Because I for sure knew I was going to be a fashion designer. That's what I wanted to do. I had art, I had textiles, all in high school. Like, I knew I was going to be a fashion designer, right? So when I went to apply for FIT, I went there and I was like, I'm not coming here. Then I turned around and went into accounting. Then I got to accounting and I said, oh, I don't want to do this either. Right? Then I went from accounting to banking. Then I was like, I don't want to do this either. And then I went to banking into the beauty field. I liked it there. I felt more me there. I felt creative there. I like to use my mind. My mind has to work. My mind has to work not on just on one thing. It has to do a lot of things at one time. Like, I like to be creative in my mind. So it's okay that you don't choose just one thing. And it's good to explore your options. But don't constantly explore. Find something and like it, right? Because with you liking it, you have to like yourself too, because you have to get up and go do this thing. And you have to find something that you could do and you don't mind if you don't get paid for it. But it's a talent that God gave you. You would want to be, profit off of your talent. That's why it's there. Don't give away the goodies. Don't give away the goodies. Never give away the goodies, right? Especially when you can make a very excellent living off of it. Because I got into the beauty field and I had 2 salons in 2 different states. I made a nice piece of change. I was very comfortable for many, 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 many years. Many years. Many years. That was my thing. And it was my thing. So actually, me becoming a social worker stemmed from me being in the beauty industry, because I listened to people's problems every single day, all day. But because of my spirit, I'm a problem solver. I like to solve problems. I don't like to just sit in messy. I don't do messy. It is what, look, it's either black or white. Either you deal with it or, put yourself in a place that you can, let it go. But if you are not about solution, I'm not the person to come to. And I'm not going to, play in your little saucy messy stuff with you. I just don't do that because I can't sit with problems. It's like, here's the issue. Let's talk about some solutions. Let's explore solutions. Let's get these tasks going and to get these solutions going out. Get the solutions done. And don't put a band-aid effect on it, even where it could come back to you. Make it stitched tight so it'll never come back again. And if it does, it will be a different situation, but you already know how to deal with it. And then it won't be such a big thing anymore, right? So, because some people, they don't like to deal with their stuff. And they'll come, hey, what you think about this? And do you know so and so did this? And do you know so and so did that? And then they want to talk about this and and just keep talking. Listen, don't come to me with all this talking. So this is the problem. Let's talk about solutions. Let's make the execution happen on a solution. 3 steps, you're done. And we should not have to revisit this again because you already now have the formula to keep it going, right? People like mess. There's some people that like mess, and I just call them attention seekers. They attention seekers. Some people just like to sit and talk about people. Yeah, again, you're attention seeking. You're attention seeking. You want somebody to pay attention to you more so. You got to be in the front of the room, not in the back or the middle. Sometimes you just can't stay quiet. There's some people that just don't like to be quiet. They just constantly run their mouth and talk. And it's a breath of hot air, right? Hot air. And you're not getting anything accomplished in life. I'm a goal-orientated person. Everyone is not. I like to write my vision and make it plain. I have stickies everywhere because I write my vision to make it plain. I have goal boards. Look, goal boards. Goals for 2020, right? Last quarter. Every quarter I write goals. And I just check them off as I do them. Because I want something done in my life. That's just me. Again, I want to see some fruit to my labor because I'm a worker. But I work in my life. I can't concentrate on your life because this stuff I want to fix about me because I know I am imperfect. I am imperfect. My mirror gets cracked. And I don't be like, oh my God. No, I'm going to fix this mirror. I need to make sure that I'm looking in a better perspective than a big old 1,000 cracks everywhere. No, I want to run to my fire. Because if I don't know what's wrong with me, like my thing is, tell me if I offended you. Tell me that, your crown is tilted, boo. You need to check that. I welcome criticism because I want to fix me. But one thing I won't do is take people popping junk and don't have nothing to say to me. You can take that over to the left because that's called the messy corner. I don't do messy. I'm a grown woman. Bring me grown talk and let's grownly talk about it. Don't sit and pop junk over there because over there can't fix your feelings. Over there can't fix your emotions. People can get along with effective communication. But then there's the people that do not effectively communicate. They have sidebars here, sidebars there, a quarter bar here underneath there or way up there, or they just talking to themselves and nothing is coming out their mouths. That's not effective communication. You can think it, but if it's not coming out your mouth, you're not helping the person that you need to convey the message to. Effective communication, blocked listening. When you are bothered by someone and you only hear what you want to hear, they're talking to you and all you hear is wah, 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 right? Effective communication, block listening is not effective communication. So it's you thinking it, but you're not speaking it, right? Block listening, you're not paying the person any attention and you only hearing bits and pieces of what you want to hear, right? You conveying a message and the other person is not receiving you. I always say if you're upset, back away from the table, come back after you have calmed down, and then proceed to speak. Because when two people are upset, no one is receiving the message on both sides. There's only yelling going on. That's a challenge. And depending on who you're doing in front of, is even a larger challenge because then you're creating a hostile environment for those around you. When you're in a relationship and you're upset and you're yelling and screaming at the part that you're upset at, and you may be doing it in front of people, adults or children, which is even worse. You are creating a hostile environment for those around you. Mind where you are. Respect the boundaries of another. People may get embarrassed. There's one people that don't like to be embarrassed. And then you're embarrassing yourself because now everyone's looking at you like, what in the world is going on? Right? So, effective communication, ladies and gentlemen, whoever, if you're listening to, right? So, asking yourself who you are, who are you? That's a strong question. That's a thought provoking question. Because if you know who you are and what you are and where you are, that is a great place to be. But on the other hand, if you don't know, it makes things what they call complicated. You will always have stuff going on around you, right? It'll just always be some just stuff that can be eliminated if you are firm in your decision making. Somebody that's disorganized, just all over the place, and just can't ever make a decision or just, stand up and say, I want to be here, and then follow through. See that follow through thing. People are so challenged, they get distracted and they do not follow through on the talk, right? You can talk the talk, but if you don't walk the walk, you just talking, baby. That hot air is just consuming space. It's important that you follow through. And if you follow through, people will believe in you. People will trust in you because then you become a woman or man of your word, right? So that's important. If you are feeling that people disrespect you or they don't value you, you feel that they underestimate you, it may be that you don't have that follow through, that you say you're going to do something, but then You walk in an undecisive spirit. You walk in a distracted spirit. You walked in, you know, a lion spirit, right? You could just be really lying, or you could be walking in a manipulative spirit, right? You may not mean to do it, but you just do it, right? I always say we wake up and we challenge the good and the evil every day, and we have to look on both sides and say, okay, which way do I go? Which way do I go? And most times the evil will come sounding so good, right? But it's really the enemy messing with you. So you always have to be of a good steward and make a good decision in whatever you speak. Be conscious of what you say, because your follow through has to come after, because people are now watching you, right? They're now watching you because they're waiting for that follow through. They're waiting for that completion. They're waiting for you to proceed, to persist in what you're doing, to keep going, right? They're waiting for that. And if they don't see that, they will toss you to the side and start calling you names. Yep, they'll talk about you behind your back. Do you know so and so said they was going to do so and they didn't, and da 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 da, and then that just starts a whole nother mountain because you didn't follow through. And if you can't follow through, have consideration to go back to the person to say, well, I thought this could be done. However, I am unable to complete this task. I am unable to help you. I'm unable to follow through. I'm unable to call you back. Something came up. You have to have consideration, because if you say you're going to do something, that person expects for you to do something, and then you don't show up. Trust me, they are angry. They are disappointed. They are bothered. Their temperature has lifted to a higher degree of heat, right? So now everybody looking at you funny because you didn't follow through and you didn't come back to be considerate to say, I'm sorry, I was unable to do something. Just have a little bit of manners. Because I look up today and people just do not have manners. That customer service spirit is just going. But see, I'm old school now. I'm old school. I'm going to teach you how to be in my area. Because if you want respect from me, you have to give me the respect that I'm looking for. I'm going to teach you how to be in my area. Because I don't want to disrespect anyone else, and I ask permission to be in a person's space. And people don't even do that anymore. They just think they can just be intrusive and just be like, oh, I'm coming in here and I'm gonna do A, B, and C. Just to be in a person's cipher is a privilege. I just want you to know that. Just to be in someone's cipher is a privilege. Especially now with COVID. COVID is teaching people so many things. But you have to look at this perspective, like this plague that has covered our land, this plague, it is here and it has boundaries. It's here and it has invisible boundaries, right? You do not know when you're going to cross it, or you will be struck by COVID-19. There has been hundreds of thousands of people who have passed away from COVID-19. There are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people who have contracted COVID that are still here. They are still in the land of the living. And I'm so grateful that you're still here. But everyone who was affected from COVID, which is all of us, and then there's the people who never contracted COVID, like myself. I try my best to hold boundaries, hard boundaries in place, because I pray that thing never catches me. So you have to ask me to be in my space, because I'm going to ask you to be in your space. That is your space. You want to be safe. You don't know if I have it or not. I ask questions. So don't be offended. Now taking COVID off the table, don't be offended if someone asks a question to you, because you have to ask permission to be in someone's space. But this is something that so many take for granted, right? So again, grown folk talk here. Everyone is not perfect. There's a process to everything in life. But for you to be totally happy and peaceful in your mind, body, soul, and spirit, right? You have to start with yourself. And when you start with yourself, no one ever wants to think that they have flaws. Who, me? There's nothing wrong with me. I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing wrong with me. Yeah, it is. Just for you acting that way, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with everyone. Everyone has a flaw. Everyone does not wake up happy and gay every single day. Everyone does not. Everyone does not look in the mirror and have no cracks. It's not flawless. Check out women. I bet you, if you wear makeup, I bet you, if you take off your makeup, you will see every flaw that you do not like and makes you uncomfortable, so much so that you will not go outside or let anyone see you without makeup. That's how I know what I'm talking about. But then there's some people that feel that they are just naturally beautiful, whether they have on makeup or not. And they're confident in who they are. The makeup is just an added attraction, especially as we mature, queens, in life. When we mature, we are not flawless. We are not flawless. We get older and we get diagnosed with different things. Diabetes, glaucoma, high blood pressure, hypertension, right? Obesity. We get diagnosed with these things, acid reflux, different things, and they start adding on. We gain weight. We go through menopause, right? We go through hot flashes. We go through evil spats because of these hot flashes. And then if you're still on your period, the cramps, the PMS, listen. Ladies, we are not flawless. We are imperfect. But we should do our best to be our best. We should do our best not to be bitter. We should do our best not to be broken. We should do our best not to have attitudes. We should do our best not to, just treat people any kind of way and not having no respect or consideration for them. We should do our best not to act like we're entitled. Just to have some consideration for being human and acting towards another human. God created us. We are humans. We are all children of God. We do not have to treat each other with negativity. We do not have to hate on each other. We don't have to be jealous of each other. We were all created with something special. You may not know what your special is, but you should, with every day that you're honored to wake up, you should find and push towards your purpose, because you can profit off your purpose. God didn't create us to be broke, busted, and disgusted either, baby. I just want to let you know that we're not supposed to be out here struggling. We have to be conscious and be accountable of who we are. So again, I'm asking you, who are you? Again, I'm asking you, what do you want in life? What do you want, right? What do you want? You listen. Every woman wants a man. Every woman. Every woman. There's some say, oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, dude. You don't want to die alone by yourself. Yes, it does. Stop fronting and acting like you don't want some of that. Like, stop. Come on here. But there's a way that women go to approach this relationship situation that we always turn around and try to blame the man for. Because guess what? As simple as I'm asking you, who are you and what do you want? Because you don't know what you want and you're looking for a man to fill holes that you have in your spirit, you're not trying to fill the holes in your spirit yourself. You should be filling holes with love, respect, honor, consideration, peace, joy, tranquility, calmness, right? You should be filling your spiritual holes up, because guess what? From the time we were born to the age we are now, baby, we got some stories as women. If you are still here and you hear the sound of my voice, I know you went through something. I know you went through some type of magnanimous, something treacherous, something, something. I know you went through something. And you can sit up here in front all you want. Like, oh, I'm good. Baby, you are not good. Someone degraded you. Someone stole from you. Someone made you feel so terrible that you didn't want to do anything but crawl under a rock. Someone did it. Someone broke your heart. Someone might have made you so angry that you wanted to commit murder. Somebody did it. You might have went through something violent, something mentally straining and draining, something spiritually exhausting. You went through something. Don't sit up here and say, oh, I'm good. You are not good, Ma. You're not good. I don't care how much makeup you put on, how much lashes you put on, how much wigs you done twisted and turned on your head. Someone snatched your edges, baby. Somebody did. You can cover it up for whatever you want to. Somebody did it. And you may not be in a place where you fully dealt with it. When you touch your wounds, it may be some ooze and a pus coming out of there. It may be something coming out, because sometimes when somebody hurts us, we carry that thing, and the residue, baby, keeps slapping you in the face. No matter how much you put it to rest, you think that you're putting it to rest. That residue, when the wind start blowing, that residue come back and slap you all around. You be like, wait a minute. What is going on here? Come on, this is grown talk. We women, we want man. Or if you are a woman that want woman, however you want to do it, because I'm not discriminating. However you want to do it, you need that body next to you. That's what your mind's telling you. Your mind is telling you that. I can't stop having sex. Your mind is telling you that. I can't go without it. Your mind is telling you that. But we going back to, who are you? What do you want? And if those questions are not answered, you will always have a chaotic, messy relationship in your life. Because if you don't stand up for yourself, someone is always going to come in and fill your gaps in your spirit with their stuff, manipulate you, dominate you, flip you all around, and because they're going to wine and dine you. They're going to make you, oh, boo, you good. And then they're going to start behaving in their way when they think that you are lock, stock, and barrel. Oh, we good. They set you up and they got you in a good place. Oh, that's my boo. Yeah, we good. Lock, stock, and barrel, baby. You over here. And then the behavior starts changing. So now you looking like, this wasn't looking like this last month. This wasn't feeling like this yesterday. I could have sworn I put that somewhere. Why I can't find it? You're going to be looking around and your mind going to start playing tricks on you. Your heart going to start ripping apart piece by piece, layer by layer. And you're going to start to feel the ache and the pain. Then your stomach going to start bubbling. You can't eat right. You can't think straight. You're constantly uncomfortable. He's not touching you the same way. And you keep letting it slide. Right? You keep letting that thing slide because that's your boo. But I love him though. Do you really love him? Or do you like the space that he's taken up in your empty holes of your spirit? What do you really love here? Because if he's pulling from you and not nurturing you, right? He's not pouring into you. He's not benefiting you, right? If he's not doing that, where's the love at? Love is 360, it's not 180, it's not 270, it's not 90 degrees. Love is 360 degrees on both parts. Love, you have to be present, emotionally present. Not just physically present, you have to be emotionally present. Let me tell you, that's not love. So women, I just want to let you know, if you don't know who you are, if you don't know what you want, you will always have a messy, disorganized relationship with other people, because you're not going to value yourself enough to create boundaries and non-negotiables with other people to keep you safe and peaceful in your spirit. Fix your own holes. Don't feel that you need people to fill those gaps. Have a relationship with God. He will repair every tear in your mind, your body, and your spirit. It's not the people. God allows us to interact with each other so we can, commune with one another. But when you have a relationship with God, nothing comes better than that. Nothing. Your mind will never play tricks on you again. So I just wanted to give you ladies some grown folk talk, something to think about. Take time out. Go back on my page, Ilyasa Simpson on Facebook. Go back on my page for today. I asked a series of questions, thought-provoking questions. Everything ends and begins with you. You never need another human being to make you or repair you in your spirit. That is between you and your higher power. I promise you, if you make God your BFF, you will never want for nothing again for the rest of your life. So again, I thank you ladies for stopping by. Queens must wear crowns. We must always fix our crowns and be able to fix another crown of another queen. We are queens. Women, we are queens. We are not bitches. Please change your vocabulary. Please change your vocabulary. Operate as a queen. You are a woman, a queen. Identify who you are. Come, look in your mirror, see whatever you don't like. You have the opportunity to change you. It's not going to happen overnight. It's a process. But if you start, that's all you have to do is start. And you pray to God. When I tell you, when you take one step, He will be behind you with 10 more. I've been there. My soul has been broken. But I tell you, it is definitely repaired. And I am proceeding forward because I look for those moments, those Kairos moments when God comes in and does His thing in my life. I forever have a smile. My face is just illuminated with His goodness. When I tell you, make God your BFF. Stop calling Pookie and Mookie around the corner. Because when I tell you mess, God don't deal with no mess. He wants you to know the difference. He is here to help you. I am here to help you. I am Coach Illy. My name is Ilyasa Simpson, aka Minister Charge. I am here on the charge room. Oh, and let me tell you, we have, I don't know if you can see it, the shirts for the charge room. I had one earlier, a hoodie. The charge room apparel is now available on the charge room website, www.thechargeroom.com. And, go look around. I am here for services. I am here for coaching. I am here for the Change Project. I am here to help you because, again, you can't do it by yourself. You can't. You can't. Everybody needs somebody. And if you don't want nobody to know your business, again, I'm here because we do this in privacy. If you don't want to publicly let anybody know, I'm here to help. But I can't wait to get started on and the new Queens Must Wear Crowns episodes. I can't wait to get started on the Change Project platforms and workshops. I can't wait to get started on the women Sex and Christianity projects. Listen, it is going to be mind blowing because women, we will not sit in the darkness and feel ashamed of ourselves, not a day longer, not if I can help it, because I am moving forward in God's speed because this is my ministry, and I'm telling you, God has given me my assignments and I'm moving forth with them. So yes, I am here, the new one of the new radio talk show hosts for iHeartRadio. Super excited, super excited. Come through, come hear me on Sundays at 12:30 p.m. Like me on Facebook, Eliasa Simpson or The Charge Room. Follow me on Instagram and also subscribe to YouTube, The Charge Room Inc. And let's build the Charge Room community. I'm telling you, this ministry is on fire. I am super excited, super excited. So until next week, we will see you again, Queens. And remember, Queens must wear crowns. Bye bye for now.